Haha, it is a K car. Really? I cannot believe that. So much fun. Good evening guys, I'm Campact Daddy reporting from Japan. Today I'm gonna review the 2015 Honda S660. Yes, not a family car then. To keep good family, we need a car like this sometimes. Maybe you agree with me, right? This S660 was released in 2015. Before it released, yeah, success to the beat, finally! A popular K convertible means mini car convertible that was excited to be in the market. But I'm driving now and I think it's probably different. First, the front thrust is mild, so surprisingly comfortable. Then the half clutch is wide enough, then I don't feel like it will stall. Compared to the S2000 I reviewed before, it's a world of difference. Well, this car is rear midship layout, so the weight ratio is wonderfully balanced when driving. This S07A engine is turbocharged from low RPM and provides sharp torque response as soon as you step on the throttle. It's specially designed for the S660. The steering is awesome. The stability of the rear when turning is amazing. Quick and easy line tracing. Oh, interesting. The 195/45 wide 16-inch rear tires are gripping well. The steering shaft is not from the N-Box, but from the Jazz, so steering rigidity is good. This is not success to the beat. More like it's not a K car anymore. They are trying to make regular car. This is not the super high revving engine, but produces power all around at any speed range. It's easy to drive, even for beginners. If you think that K cars are not enough, just like women and children cars, you should try this for yourself. You will forget this is a mini car. Okay, shall we talk about the exterior? The body color is now discontinued, premium beach blue par. I knew Honda would suit vivid colors. Despite being a convertible, it's extremely rigid, with about 60% of the body made of high-tension steel. The center tunnel is multi-layered, and the bulkhead is also stronger, which makes it insanely rigid. In fact, the torsional rigidity is higher than S2000. Oh, really? As one would expect from someone from Formula 1 here. Oh. Suspension is strapped both front and rear. Aluminum wheels are 15 and 16 inches with odd-shaped tire in front and rear. You do this on the K car. Raw. The headlights are their specialty, crystal type. I wish they would collaboration with Swarovski. Engine is 0.66 liter inline 3-cylinder V08C turbo. Maximum output is 64 horsepower, maximum torque is 104 Nm. Other specs are like this, you go.
The power of dreams.
The bonnet is dumper supported. In the middle is a straight box for the top. It's the only straight space. Then let's get in. I like this feeling of excitement before getting into a convertible. Hey, narrow foot space. It's hard to get in. The interior is not like a mini car. The center console is logical and arranged really just right. This is just the way we like it. There is a tray for small items and power supply. The mesh on the left side is doing good job. It brightens up the tray, so it's easy to see. The center display has G-meter. You don't have to put water in the cup. The driver's seat has a nicely cockpit here. driving position is also very good. In ordinary K cars, when the steering wheel is adjusted to the driver's seat, the driver's legs do not fit well, and vice versa. Shifting is very smooth and satisfying. I realize the position of the shift knob is very important. With the select button turns red to change the engine control. Also boost gauges is displayed. This is now a duty. Let's check the dandy check from the daddy's viewpoint. There is no way that baby's stroller can be stowed. It's absolutely dangerous to put the baby due to the airbags. The limit would be kid seat, and looks very tight. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be a family car. Well, I know that from the beginning. Next, the drive-thru. Okay, now a few points of my interest while driving. When you open the small rear window, you can hear the engine sound. Well, it's based on the first generation N-box engines, so the mechanical noise is a bit much. However, it revs well up to 7500 with a good tune-up. At higher RPMs, the sound is dramatic, but not as good as woohoo! Yet, a nice sound that will make you feel good. Personally, I feel more enjoyable with the vibration than the sound, which transmitted to my back from the engine, like carrying the engine on my back. Maybe I said this earlier, but the stability of the rear when turning is amazing. Braking performance is normal, but MR with low front weight, rear traction is well maintained. The rear tires are immediately holding on. This is so much fun, so flexible. There is a reason why all the supercars in the world have midship layout. MR has high rear traction and very fun cornering, but the heavier rear end makes it hard to control once the rear starts to slide. You know, you've probably seen videos of super luxury cars spinning around town. Yeah! No, that's what I mean. In this aspect, S660 does not have power to slide the tail in the first place, so it has nothing to do with the sense of feel. Then even an amateur can bring out the best of MR at its best. In other words, it's simply fun. What was sacrificed in exchange for great steering and sportiness? In other words, collateral damage. That's right, convenience. This removable top is extremely inconvenient. It's a hassle to close the top manually every time you take the brake or go to restaurant. It might be okay to leave it open, but you know, it's not easy when you think about the car theft or a sudden rainstorm. When I tried it, I feel quite a hassle. This detachable top is an extra bonus, I can assure you. Thinking about low center of gravity, rigidity, balance, and midship, it doesn't need to rooftop anymore. But cannot sell it without roof, so they had no choice. This car represents an extreme pursuit of fun within the limits of the K-car standard. But I think the way they pursue is kind of too much challenging, isn't it? How can I say? We did our best for the customer. No. It's not a violation of standard, so it's not fault. This is not illegal, but what's wrong with that? Something like that. For the safety of your family, let's check the safety features. It doesn't have variety of safety features called Honda Sensing, but it has City Brake Active System. Forward collision avoidance system is available. The airbags are installed in 4 locations: drivers, passengers, and side. The side airbags are excellent for this size of car. By the way, there is no such item as roof strength in Japanese safety standards, but Honda dares test the roof strength to ensure safety. This smile of engineers is the proof. Now the test drive is finished, thank you. Finally, two samurais. This Honda S660. What the heck is this? This is too much for K car, means mini car. Too much sharpness. I guess this word of MR can only be seen with this car or old used Porsche in case of average Japanese. I know many people compare it to Daihatsu Koppen because it's a light convertible, but it's completely different. This car is too racy. The sound, engine feel, rigidity, aerodynamics. The Koppen is very nice car, I love it, but it's a completely different category. It's like putting a coffee barista against a soccer player. Just like raising children, it's nonsense to compare with other children. The best adult toys. I don't mean that in an obscene way. There is no such fun second car, right? Like an adult go-kart is the perfect word of describing. It's kind of between a motorcycle and a car, I guess. No convenience to shit, but you can feel the sporty touring with your whole body. This is not a family car. Yes, I know that. When you are going out, somehow luggage comes along. But this car is sadly lacking in luggage space. Under the bonnet is 4 top trays only, and since it midships, so you cannot attach trunk carrier to it. In reality, it's a one-passenger vehicle. People who used to like sports cars but switched to the family van recently, this car will remind you that sports cars are still fun. Now thank you for watching and sorry for my confusing English, but if you like this video, please subscribe. Now to daddies and mommies around the world, good job today. See you in the next video. Bye bye.